What's up, guys? Just saying back to my channel. Tonight I'll be doing a review for WWE Friday SmackDown and stuff. And sorry, this is a very late video because I went away when all the neighbors went to bed and all that stuff. So yeah, let's get to it then. Backstage, CM Punk arrives driving into the arena and makes his way to ringside. Punk grabs a mic and gets in the ring. After working the crowd, Punk tells San Jose that he loves them and says he needs to address something real fast and acknowledges everyone who is helping fight the fires in LA. He asks if everyone watched him beat Seth Rollins last week, that Rollins is no longer on his plate of things, and says he came back. He had a lot of setbacks that turned into comebacks, and he calls out John Cena. He says he sees Cena and has seen Cena. CM Punk says he has also entered the Royal Rumble and his music will play at the end of the Royal Rumble and asks for his music to play instead. We get Seth Rollins' music hit. Rollins gets in the ring and stares at Punk, who is now standing on the ring apron. Rollins takes off his sunglasses to show a remnants of a shiner, and Punk gets in the ring and to get a closer look, Rollins says he promised last week that regardless of the outcome of their match, he would be here on Raw today, and he's a man of his word. Unlike Punk, Punk says he'll still be the winner though. Rollins says he rather be the worst version of himself than be any version of Punk. Rollins says he's lost a lot but last week was the worst loss in his career, as he has never been disappointed in himself. That he underestimated Punk. The only way he can get retribution is by flushing Punk's WrestleMania dreams, as he will win the Royal Rumble, not Punk. He says he will eliminate Punk and McIntyre, and McIntyre interrupts his this face-off. McIntyre stands by, and it stands by the entrance. Jimmy, and says he's disgusted, and Punk reminds McIntyre how he beat him last time they were face to face. McIntyre says he was talking to Rollins and not everything is about Punk. Rollins invites McIntyre to the ring so he can bash him. McIntyre says Rollins is playing an act and actions don't line up. He calls out Rollins, saying Roman Reigns can't be back on top, and what happened. Punk suggests that they all get in the ring and beat each other up. McIntyre asks why he would oblige. He says there's a bigger problem right now. Roman Reigns is playing chess while everyone is playing checkers. He says if there was only a way for him to get the title before Reigns, and tells them he'll see them at the Rumble. Alright. Dana Priest, Finn Balor, Jamie Noel, everybody enter the ring, all that stuff. Alright. So, alright, anyways, make their way to ringside. Yeah, this is for the first match. Anyways, alright, first match coming out. Chad Gable, and we all know it is, versus Penta. Alright, anyways, the bell rings and the crowd goes nuts for Penta. Gable starts with getting Penta in a wrist lock, and Penta slaps Gable in a headlock. Gable gets Penta down with a Russian leg sweep and into a headlock. Penta counters out and rolls up Gable, and Gable rolls up Penta. Arm drags by both men to each other, and quick cover by Gale and kicked out by Penta. Gable punches out Penta in the corner and swings him to the other end and runs into a super kick. Penta takes down Gable, and it's a leg drop. Gable runs out of the ring and runs in and hits an angle slam on Penta. Gable punches Penta in the corner, and Penta kicks Gable and does a handstand swing kick into Gable's sternum. Gable punches Penta in the face, hits a German suplex on the apron to Penta. Gable sets up Penta's leg and leg around the ring post and smashes his knee into the ring post. Gable works on Penta's left leg over and over again. Gable hits a back suplex and covers for a 2 count. Gable gets on the top row and goes for a flying headbutt and misses. Penta kicks Gable and runs at Gable, and Gable throws Penta into the turnbuckle. Gable and Penta exchange open-handed chops to each other, and Penta kicks Gable and hits a sling blade on Gable. Gable gets launched out of the ring, and Penta comes at him with flying swanton over the top rope onto Gable, who is outside the ring. Gable I'm sorry, who's outside the ring, back in the ring. Penta hits a high crossbody and kicks Gable in the corner. Penta nails Gable with a backstabber and covers for a near fall. Penta kicks Gable and Gable comes back and with a German suplex and covers for a near fall. Gable gets punched on the top rope and Gable slaps an armbar on the ropes to Penta. Penta takes out Gable with a head scissor takedown and hits a Mexican destroyer on Gable and covers for a near fall. Penta kicks Gable, who come back with a dragon screw. Gable locks an ankle lock on Penta. Penta counters Gable's hold and slaps him into an armbar. Penta hits the Penta driver for the win. So winner is Penta. Alright, Jackie Redmond gets in the ring and welcomes Penta to Raw on Netflix. She asks Penta what this means to him, and he thinks San Jose that this is his new home. He says he knows we were all waiting for this moment, but the truth is he has been waiting for this moment. He says he knows this is a new era, so this is not only the Netflix new era, but it's the Penta new era. Hell yeah. Alright, Jackie Redmond gets in the ring and welcomes. Alright. Sorry, it was the same thing. The person wrote it. Alright, backstage, Judgment Day clear up all stuff, blah blah. About Dom Mysterio show with the flowers and stuff, trying to forgive him, blah blah. All that stuff. So, anyways, Kath Kelly, Fusion, all that stuff. Just oh, okay. So, I wish I would show the during commercial break. Anyways, all right. Anyways, Braun Breaker is shown in the audience taking our next match. Alright, the second match coming up, Sheamus versus Louis Kaiser. We get the bell, and Kaiser slaps Sheamus. Sheamus clotheslines Kaiser and beats him on the apron. Kaiser hits Sheamus out of the ring, and they slap each other outside the ring. Sheamus looks for 10 beats, but Kaiser counters and knocks Sheamus off the apron onto the announce table. Kaiser runs around the ring and kicks Sheamus dead into some chairs. Kaiser slaps Sheamus into a chokehold in the ring and kicks him on the mat. Kaiser chokes out Sheamus on the ropes and kicks Sheamus in the kidneys. Sheamus comes back with chops and Kaiser kicks him down. Kaiser locks Sheamus in another submission hold and delivers some body shots to Sheamus. Kaiser tries for a suplex, but Sheamus lifts him and sits him on the top turnbuckle. The men chop and slap each other on the top turnbuckle. Sheamus attempts a white noise off the top rope, and Kaiser slams him down and covers for a 2 count. Kaiser kicks Sheamus on the mat and kicks him off the ropes. Sheamus catches Kaiser mid kick and chops him down. Sheamus hits Kaiser with 10 beats and flips him back in the ring. Sheamus gets Kaiser on his shoulders and climbs the ropes and hits white noise from the top rope and covers for a near fall. Kaiser grabs the shillelagh but walks into a kick by Sheamus, and Sheamus covers for 2. Kaiser takes down Sheamus and covers for 2. Kaiser chops Sheamus, and Sheamus kicks Kaiser. Kaiser hits a rolling senton and covers for a 2 count. Sheamus hits the bro kick and pins Kaiser. So winner is Sheamus. After the match, Sheamus celebrates and Brock Breaker gets in his face. I can't Kelly because of Seth Rollins tells him peers about the match. Drew McIntyre's Sami Zayn walks and all that stuff. Tell me about what it means about what happened and stuff, but about he said Roman Reigns he's helping Roman Reigns all stuff. So yeah, anyways, right, Gunther is seen walking backstage, Jackie Raymond, Carlino, blah blah. No attention. Alright. Alright, anyways, we have backstage thing real quick with the Miz and Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross told Miz that Dwight Six had been moved to SmackDown, which was didn't see that coming at all. So anyways, Zayn went to go talk to Pierce and stuff about the match and with him and Miz. So yeah. Anyways, Gunther. I have a segment coming out with Gunther. Gunther makes his way out to the ring. Gunther says last week he followed the debut of Raw on Netflix. He was impressed, but he wasn't very impressed with the performance in the ring. He was hoping WWE had a roster that could deliver. The only prize worth fighting for is the championship. He has, and he can't be bothered with the OTC drama. Jay Uso interrupts Gunther and asks Gunther if he heard him right, because main event Jay Uso is ready to take Gunther's title as all this drama is behind him, and suggests they fight at Saturday night's main event. Gunther asks Uso if he's serious, and Uso eats back. Gunther says Uso is naive if he thinks he will dethrone Gunther. Gunther reminds Uso that he has beaten Uso twice and they tangled for the IC championship. Gunther tells Uso that he's a tag team wrestler and not on Gunther's level. He says main event is Uso's nickname, but it's where Gunther belongs, and tells he's up for the bout at Saturday night's main event and leaves the ring. Uso tells Gunther to hold up and says he respects Gunther and everything he said is true and that he wasn't supposed to be here. But he wakes up every morning and bets on himself to earn this respect. This respect. Not disrespect, but this respect. I mean, you guys know what I mean. Anyways, he's going to get Gunther's respect, and he will beat Gunther. Alright, Bailey, backstage, stuff, blah blah. We're to say Michael Cole wasn't eating. Okay. Oh yeah, I was just gonna show like the talking like during the commercial, but whatever. Alright, third match coming up: WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship Finals. Dakota Kai versus Lyra Valkyria. Alright, the bell rings and the women try getting the better of each other, but keep counting out of countering out of moves. They lock up again, and Kai takes down Valkyria, and they both end up outside the ring. Kai is driven into the apron, and Kai intercepts Valkyria, baseball slides, and slams her on the apron. Valkyria slams Kai on the apron as well as suplexes Kai off the apron onto the floor. Back in the ring, Valkyria and Kai exchange blows, and Valkyria, covers Kai for a near fall and slaps her back in a submission hold. Valkyria throws Kai out of the hold and covers for a 2 count. Kai rolls up Valkyria for a 2 count and connects with a kick on Valkyria. Valkyria comes back with kicks and punches, and Kai throws Valkyria into the corner with a hurricanrana. Kai kicks Valkyria in the corner as a backstabber, covers for a near fall. Kai gets Valkyria on her shoulders and sets up for a GTK, and Valkyria counters with a running power bomb and covers for two. Valkyria kicks Kai and hits a top rope leg drop and covers for two. Kai hits a scorpion kick and hits a kick to her neck. Kai hits the GTK and Valkyria rolls out of the ring. Back in the ring, Kai runs at Valkyria with a kick, and Valkyria hits a neck breaker. Valkyria hits the Nightwing for the win. So winner and new Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria for the first women's, Intercontinental Champion. Alright, after match, Adam Pearce gives Valkyria the title, and both Kai shows a sign of respect and shakes Valkyria's hand. Penta gets ready for his match backstage. New Day also. Golly, man, I wish they would show the. Didn't show it anyways. Alright, fourth match coming up: The Miz versus Sami Zayn. Alright, the bell rings and the man lock up, and the Miz punches and kicks Zayn, and Zayn comes back and takes down the Miz. Zayn hits a second rope axe handle on the Miz. The Miz punches Zayn and kicks him and hits him with another kick. The Miz connects with the right hand on Zayn and kicks him in the back and hammers down some forearms to Zayn. Zayn punches the Miz and takes him down with a clothesline. The Miz is punched in the corner by Zayn and hits an exploder suplex into the turnbuckle. Zayn runs into a kick by the Miz, who then delivers a DDT and covers Zayn for a 2 count. The Miz connects with some kicks. Zayn rolls out the Miz for a 2 count, and they battle in the corner. Zayn connects with a heroic kick and the Blue Thunder Bomb for the win. So winner is Sami Zayn. Alright, I have a segment coming up. Rhea Ripley shown walking backstage with her women's championship, and she makes her way to to the ring. Ripley says Mommy is back on top and how dominant she is. Nia Jax interrupts. Oh my god. Ripley and says she's out here to talk to Mommy. Jax says she'll win the Royal Rumble and she'll take whatever title she wants. She calls out Bayley in the front row and trashes San Jose. Jax says the only woman on top in this division is her, not Ripley, not Bayley or Tiffany Stratton. Bayley jumps the barrier and gets in the ring and calls Jax a dumb idiot. Jax takes down Bayley and then shoves Ripley. Ripley headbutts Jax and Jax pushes her down. Bayley hits Jax and Ripley clobbers Jax out for the ring. In the ring, Bayley and Ripley celebrate. Jay ran backstage. Talk about Rivers didn't prove what's up, blah blah. Okay. Alright, main event. This is the fifth match. Street fight. Main event. Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. Priest makes his way to the ring with a baseball bat and immediately brings out a bunch of weapons from below the ring. Priest starts with a candlestick on Balor, smacking him down to the ring. Priest throws Balor in the air and back down, sending Balor outside the ring. Balor slams Priest's head against the announce table. Priest flapjacks Balor onto the announce table. Priest pulls a table out from under the ring and sets it up outside the ring. Balor punches Priest outside the ring and sends Priest over the barricade into the crowd. Balor nails Priest with a trash can and beats on him through the crowd. Priest nails Balor on the head with the trash can and throws him back over the barricade. Back at ringside, Priest gets sent back out in the crowd. Priest swings Balor into some railings and the fight out to onto the second level of the arena. Priest hits a broken arrow from the second level through some tables on ground level. EMTs and officials come out to check on Balor, and Priest and Balor is stretched out as JD McDonagh and Carlito come out to check on Balor. Priest makes his way to the ring while officials still load Balor onto a stretcher as Balor is being stretched out. Priest runs to the stretcher and takes out Carlito and McDonagh. He punches out Balor and wheels him back in the ring. Clotheslines Balor. Carlito runs in and hits a backstabber, and McDonagh joins and beats on Priest. McDonagh hits Priest with a moonsault, and they prop Balor on the top rope, and he hits a coup de grace and curves for a near fall. McDonagh and Carlito pull out another table, and the War Raiders music hits, and Eric and Ivar run in and decimate Carlito and McDonagh. The War Raiders take Carlito and McDonagh into the back in the ring. Balor hits a sling blade and smacks Priest with a chair to the spine. Balor assaults Priest with a chair and the punches Priest. Balor hits Priest with some more chair shots and places a chair around Priest's neck. Priest is able to intercept Balor and hit the South of Heaven and curves for a near fall. Outside the ring, Priest tries to powerbomb Balor through a table, but Balor counters with a sling blade, and sets Priest onto the table and hits a coup de grace off the apron onto Priest through the table. Balor tries to get Priest back in the ring, but Priest picks him up and spears him through the barricade. And Priest hits Razor's Edge on Balor through the other table outside the ring and throws Balor back in the ring. Priest hits the South of Heaven in the ring and covers Balor for the win. So winner is Damian Priest. Alright, there Damian Priest celebrates in the ring as show goes out there and stuff. So yeah, it was a good show tonight. It was a lot more better than last week's premiere, but I think because it was slow last week and there was a lot of talking and all that stuff. So, but yeah, this show was 2.5 hours. So it finished around a little past 9:30. So yeah, so I guess it depends on the show and stuff how long it's gonna be. So yeah, it was a good show tonight. Very good. Some good matches. So I enjoyed it a lot. It was good. So yeah, very different stuff as always. It's gonna be on Netflix, all that stuff. So yeah. Anyways, that was it for this video. Hope you like it. Not whatever. So like, subscribe, hit that bell button, leave a comment. If you guys want to leave a comment, I don't care what you guys do. All right, and that was it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Laters.